Fabulous evening. We've had a great day, in fact, here in Sochi. We're at the Rosa Couture Alpine Resort. The Medals Plaza is buzzing, and there you can see the Agitos, the Paralympic emblem, together with the flame that has been really lighting up everyone's face here. I can tell you, they have loved this whole experience of the Sochi 214 Paralympic Winter Games. There's so much emotion in the air and so much achievement, and certainly the celebration is tangible. Well, you might gather, those of you who can see the Union flag there, that Great Britain have something really to celebrate. Their very first Paralympian Winter Games gold medal will be coming up shortly. In fact, they won a bronze as well. But Russia continue to dominate and certainly have been performing brilliantly. Across the bridge, across the river Zimta, the Rosa Valley, and this is a specially constructed resort. Started construction in 2003, and over that period of time they've built up a huge number of hotels, 1,600 rooms here now available in this super resort. It's women's night here in Rosa Couture, and certainly the cross country that was held yesterday, last evening, will be another popular presentation. Russia features in that one as well, of course, so the home crowd will be very vocal. But they have made sure they've got to the front, haven't they? They haven't had too much to shout about in Paralympic Games history, but certainly on this occasion, they've made sure that they're right in front of the camera as well. Good on them. The wind, you can see, rustling the hair, and certainly right in the face of the crowd, has been very, very heavy all day. The wind has had a significant say. You can see it on the flags as well.
The victory ceremony for the cross-country skiing women's 12-kilometer sitting.
Дамы и господа, церемония награждения победителей и призеров по лыжным гонкам. 12 километров. Женщины в классе сидя.
So this is the women's 12-kilometer cross-country sitting event that we are presenting first this evening. The Russian flags, and certainly the people have been supporting these games very, very well in their many thousands.
Please welcome the medalist for the cross-country skiing women's 12-kilometer sitting.
Приветствуем медалистов по лыжным гонкам. 12 километров. Женщины в классе сидя.
So we have a representative from Russia, from the United States, and also from Ukraine here on the podium. Just listen to the crowd again. They have really thoroughly appreciated all extraordinary performances that we've been witness to over these 3 days of competition now. Lots more to come, but the rewards are here, and certainly Lyudmila Pavlenko, at the age of 32, will take the gold medal. What a fantastic achievement by her. Here's Maria Gulegina and Xavier Gonzalez.
Miss Maria Gulegina, honorary board member of the International Paralympic Committee, accompanied by Mr. Xavier Gonzalez, Chief Executive Officer of the International Paralympic Committee.
Медали вручает госпожа Мария Гулегина, почетный член Международного паралимпийского комитета, в сопровождении господина Хавьера Гонсалеса, генерального директора Международного паралимпийского комитета.
Bronze medalist representing Russian Federation.
Бронзовый призер, представительница России, Светлана Коновалова.
Svetlana Konovalova is proving to be a big celebrity during these games, I can tell you. She won the silver medal in the biathlon earlier in the week. She's now won the bronze medal here in the 12-kilometer cross country. She is the girl that didn't discover she had a sister until just last year, the end of last year. Her sister was here now as a volunteer. It's a huge story. She was raised in a children's home and is now a heroine on the podium here in Sochi.
Silver medalist representing United States of America.
Серебряный призер, представительница Соединенных Штатов Америки, Оксана Мастер.
Oksana Masters, 24 years old, now living in Winter Park in the United States. Started her life in Khmelnytsky, which is in Ukraine. She stayed there in an orphanage until she was adopted at the age of 7 and moved to Louisville, Kentucky. It's an extraordinary story. She said, I felt like Cinderella Annie walking into a new mansion. She said even things like a grocery store blew my mind. Well, she'd better get used to being surprised because she is going to be celebrated at home. No doubt at all about that. She's also an athlete that has won a rowing medal as well in the Paralympic Summer Games.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing Ukraine.
Золотую медаль и звание чемпионки Паралимпийских игр завоевала представительница Украины Людмила Павленко.
Well, she was second in the Paralympic Winter Games in Torino in the 10-kilometer biathlon. She did actually win the World Championships in sitting. That was a long time ago, 9 years ago. But this is an extraordinary achievement because having picked up this gold medal right now, Ludmila Pavlenko, at 32 years old, is going to be really, really celebrated in Ukraine. We all know that there are difficulties at home at the moment, and maybe that's why we haven't seen the huge smiles that we normally would see on a gold medalist's face. But absolutely
Ladies and
superb
gentlemen,
performance.
the anthem of Ukraine.
Дамы и господа, звучит гимн Украины.
Well, you know she desperately wants to smile and celebrate. You can feel it in her heart there. Ludmila Pavlenko takes the gold medal for Ukraine, and it was a comprehensive performance. At 3 kilometers, she was in the lead by 3 seconds. At 6 kilometers, she had made that half a minute. And at 9 kilometers, she was never ever going to be stopped. She won it ultimately by by about half a minute. So a great performance by Oksana Masters as well to push her all the way. But well, there's no denying it was a fabulous performance. She had won 3 bronze and 1 silver in the 2006 Paralympic Winter Games in Torino. And now the lady with cerebral palsy has probably reached the absolute zenith of her career. A gold medal here in Sochi, and that's what her compatriots think about that. Wonderful achievement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Alpine skiing women's Super G sit-in.
Дамы и господа, церемония награждения победителей и призеров по горным лыжам «Супергигант. Женщины в классе сидя».
So now the women's Super G Alpine skiing. This will be for the sitting category. And by golly, they get up to some speeds with these machines. They're quite extraordinary. The conditions are not easy here. We haven't had any snow for a couple of weeks now, but the organisers done a great job getting it together.
Super G sitting.
Приветствуем медалистов по горным лыжам «Супергигант. Женщины в классе сидя».
So here they come. United States, Austria and Germany represented here. Laurie Stevens of the US and the German girl in the middle, Anna Schaffelhuber. In fact, we've seen her here before. She is the double gold medalist. Extraordinary performance again from the girl from Germany. In fact, Regensburg originally. Here's Marta Sanifelu and Anatoly Rykov to present the flowers and the medals.
The medals will be presented by Ms. Marta Sanfeliu, Atos Chief Integrator Sochi, accompanied by Mr. Anatoly Rykov, First Deputy Mayor of Sochi.
Медали вручает госпожа Марта Санфелио, директор по интеграционным системам Сочи АТОС, в сопровождении господина Анатолия Рыкова, первого заместителя главы города Сочи.
Bronze medalist representing United States of America.
Бронзовый призер, представительница Соединенных Штатов Америки, Лори Стивенс.
Laurie Stevens, the second time for her on the podium as well. She also had a bronze medal in the women's downhill. The 30-year-old from Aspen, Colorado, has picked up yet another medal, and she'll be delighted with that. She was US Paralympian of the Year in 2005, so she has been at the top of the tree for a long, long time, and this just shows how resilient and how determined she is. Bronze medal then, Laurie Stevens of the US.
Silver medalist representing Austria.
Серебряный призер, представительница Австрии, Клаудия Лойш.
Claudia Loisch has picked up the silver, and she is delighted. And I can tell you, expectations might have been even bigger, because in fact in the Super G in Vancouver, she was on top of the podium. She was the defending champion. And the girl from Innsbruck at 25 years old still is delighted, and that's great to see. She's Sportswoman of the Year 2013 from the Austrian Paralympic Committee. So just look at the wonderful celebration there. World champion 3
Gold
times.
medalist and
Fantastic.
Paralympic champion representing Germany.
Золотую медаль и звание чемпионки Паралимпийских игр завоевала представительница Германии Анна
Anna Schaffelhuber is the champion once again. For the second time, we saw her at the downhill taking the title. We've now seen her at the Super G sitting event, having the gold medal placed around her neck. And the 20-year-old from Regensburg, well, she will be hugely thrilled at this. She had to work so hard. In Vancouver, she was third in the Super G. She got the bronze medal. And she was only 16 at the time. So the law student from Munich is celebrating the gold medal here in Sochi.
Звучит гимн Германии.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Дамы и господа, победители, призеры Паралимпийских игр.
Anna Schaffelhuber was actually Germany's flag bearer at the closing ceremony of the 2010 Paralympic Winter Games in Vancouver. Now, the odds are shortening. She will get that privilege once again here in Sochi. She continues to ski so well and perform so brilliantly. You have to say she would certainly be one of the favourites to have that honour here as well. She was named 2013 Female Disabled Athlete of the Year by the German National Paralympic Committee. So they knew they had an absolute gem here in Anna Schaffelhuber. 2 gold medals already out of 2. And who's to say there's not more to come?
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Alpine skiing women's Super G standing.
Дамы и господа, церемония награждения победителей и призеров по горным лыжам. Супергигант. Женщины в классе стоя.
So the Super G standing is the next victory ceremony that we will witness. And I think the French will be celebrating. Yeah, there you go. Allez, allez, la France. It's red, white and blue. The Russians won't mind the colour, but they don't feature here on the podium. 2 French girls will be witnessing in just a couple of moments.
Please welcome the medalist for the Alpine skiing women's Super G standing.
Приветствуем медалистов по горным лыжам. Супергигант. Женщины в классе стоя.
Stephanie Jalan is leading the way, the 18-year-old from the United States, originally from Kingston in the United States. What a story she's got to tell. Absolutely phenomenal. The way in which she can actually negotiate her way down the slope. The Super G slope is quite phenomenal. She's lost both her left leg and her left arm. She only skis on one side of the body and obviously uses prosthetics on the other. But wow, what an extraordinary achievement by Stephanie Jalan. Here's our presenters. We have John Peterson
The
from
medals
Denmark
will be
and
presented
Alexander
by Mr.
Costarina.
John Peterson, governing board member of the International Paralympic Committee, accompanied by Ms. Alexandra Costarina, Vice President of the Sochi 2014 Organizing Committee.
Медали вручает господин Джон Петерсон, член правления Международного паралимпийского комитета, в сопровождении госпожи Александры Костериной, вице-президента Организационного комитета Сочи 2014.
Bronze medalist representing United States of America.
Бронзовый призер, представительница Соединенных Штатов Америки, Стефани Джеллер.
Well, put your hands together, all you at home, because this is a phenomenal achievement. I'm welling up as I tell you. Stephanie Jalan is quite simply the most extraordinary athlete we've seen at 18 years old. She has overcome such extraordinary difficulties. Her sporting philosophy, rather than fear the storm ahead, learn to dance in the rain now.
Silver medalist representing France.
Серебряный призер, представительница Франции, Soline Jambard.
Soline Jambard, 25 years old, originally from Toulouse, now from Saint-Mamet. She was a winner, can you believe this, in Torino in 2006 in the Super G. She also won in the downhill during that year. She didn't have so much success in Vancouver. She was fourth in that event. But now she's picked up the silver. So it's quite an amazing comeback victory, you might say, to find a podium again for Soline Jambard of France.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing France.
Золотую медаль и звание чемпионки Паралимпийских игр завоевала представительница Франции Мари Боше.
What an extraordinary achievement again. Marie Bochet, double gold medalist. She won the downhill. She's now won the Super G. And it's no wonder that they will be celebrating La Marseillaise in just a couple of moments. It's a fabulous achievement by the 20-year-old, now from Beaufort in France. They call her Little Marie because when she competed in Vancouver, she was only 16. Began skiing at the age of 5 and has just, well, really achieved every ambition.
Дамы и господа, звучит гимн Франции.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Дамы и господа, победители и призеры Паралимпийских игр.
Well, behind every champion, there's always a big story. And her father, I'm talking Marie Bochet's father now, used to drive thousands of kilometers, 10,000 kilometers around Europe, helping her to compete and obviously giving her more and more confidence as she did so. It's a wonderful story. There's always great stories behind the winners on the podium. They have so much to be thankful for, and so everyone else has so much to be inspired by. I'm still so emotional for Steffi Jalan, and of course all of them there, Marie Bochet and Celine Jambak. They've achieved everything they set out to do
Ladies and
this
gentlemen,
week.
the victory ceremony for the Alpine skiing women's Super G visually impaired.
Дамы и господа, церемония награждения победителей и призеров по горным лыжам «Супергигант». Женщины в классе слабовидящие.
You can probably tell from my accent that although I am certainly going to be impartial throughout the week, there's just a special moment of gratitude for the performances here, because Great Britain, for the first time in their history, celebrate a gold medal.
Please welcome the medalist for the Alpine skiing women's Super G visually impaired.
Приветствуем медалистов по горным лыжам «Супергигант». Женщины в классе слабовидящие.
So we will be getting 6 competitors here, because the guides will come as well. Caroline Powell was the guide for Jade Etherington, who got the 3rd place. Pavel Zapotan was the guide for Alexandra Francheva, and Charlotte Evans the guide for Kelly Gallagher. This was a real surprise, I have to say, because the clear favourite for this particular event was Henrietta Farkasova from Slovakia, who had won earlier in the week, and she was ultimately disqualified. Here, the presenters, we have Sir Philip Craven from Great Britain and Kim Jin-sun
The medals
of
will
Korea.
be presented by Sir Philip Craven, President of the International Paralympic Committee, accompanied by Mr. Kim Jin-sun, President and CEO of the Pyeongchang 2018 Organizing Committee.
Медали вручает сэр Филипп Крейвен, президент Международного паралимпийского комитета, в сопровождении господина Кима Джинсона, президента и генерального директора Организационного комитета Pyeongchang 2018.
Bronze medalist representing Great Britain.
Бронзовые призеры, представители Великобритании, Jade Etherington и Caroline Powell.
Jade Etherington on the right of screen there, absolutely delighted. Caroline Powell is also there as the guide. And of course, this is an enormous moment for Sir Philip Craven as well. Bronze medal for Jade Etherington to go with her silver she won in the women's downhill earlier in the week. Again, it's a fabulous story of coordination, cooperation, and the way in which these guides have such a responsibility to the competitors that they're helping. It's extraordinary. Just 1 second behind the winner. And there, of course, Kim Jin-sun, who has such a responsibility, the organizing committee president and CEO of Pyeongchang 2018 in Korea. Celebrations then for Jade Etherington together with Caroline Powell. Bronze medal, Great Britain.
Silver medalist representing Russian Federation.
Серебряные призеры, представители России, Александра Францева и Павел Заботин.
Russia has Alexandra Fancheva together with Pavel Zapotin to celebrate the silver medal. Alexandra from Petropavlovsk right now was 6th in the downhill in Vancouver. Other than that, she didn't finish or was disqualified. So this is a huge step forward for her. A silver medal, tremendous effort. She's already got the title of Master of Sport of International class. And of course she'll be disappointed she didn't get the gold medal. She's just 0.22 behind the eventual winner. But, well, it's going to be a huge celebration, I can tell you, in Northern Ireland, in Bangor, where Kelly Gallagher comes from. There's big smiles, and well done, Russia. Well done, Alexandra Brancheva.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champions representing Great Britain.
Золотые медали и звание чемпионов Паралимпийских игр завоевали представители Великобритании. Келли Галлахер, гид Шарлотт Эванс.
You cannot believe the atmosphere here in Rosa Couture. When you want to have celebration, you need to have all your participants really, really excited. I can tell you now, no one could be more excited than Kelly Gallagher together with Charlotte Evans. And of course, Sir Philip Craven as well. It's the first time in their history, Great Britain, who basically was responsible for starting this wonderful movement, has had a Paralympic Winter Games gold medal. Bangor, where she hails from, is a fabulous little town just on the entrance to the Loch in Belfast, and they will certainly be watching this and raising a glass. Gold medal, Great Britain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of Great Britain.
Дамы и господа, звучит гимн Великобритании.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Дамы и господа, победители и призеры Паралимпийских игр.
Kelly Gallagher has a bachelor's degree in mathematics from the University of Bath, a master's degree from the University of Belfast, and is absolute whiz kid with mathematics. I can tell you now, I don't think she would swap her gold medal for either of those two achievements. It's huge celebration. And of course, there's a little bit of Irishness there as well, isn't there? That's all good to see. Fantastic. She had a ski Barbie given to her when she was young and said, that's what I want to do. Wow. What has she achieved? It's a very special moment for anyone in anyone's life, but I can tell you, everyone in Great Britain, in the United Kingdom right now, will be watching this moment. They are so excited. Well, I think that concludes our Day 3 presentations, but I can tell you there will be a lot more going on into the night in terms of celebrations. It's been a fabulous atmosphere up in Rosa Couture Alpine Resort. We know there's a lot more to come.
Today's Victory Ceremony. Please stay with us for an upcoming concert featuring singer Vasilisa Matvieva and Novia Imena Youth Choir of Orenburg State Philharmonic, followed by the Iowa Band. Show starts in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Дамы и господа,
You can hear there's a lot more to follow. Well, I hope you can join us again tomorrow for some great emotional and big excitement at the presentations. It's been another glorious day. We hope we can get similar kind of conditions tomorrow. Certainly Great Britain will be celebrating. There's lots of things to look at Sochi and say we have been so fortunate to witness. It's just a remarkable event. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. See you again tomorrow then for more presentations.
Очень не ожидала, что я вас увижу.